What's going on, my fellow go-getters? Nam Ratna here, Go Get It Real Estate, coming at you at one of our properties that we're just finishing up. Now, the reason why I'm shooting this video is because a lot of you out there are asking me, hey Nam, what's zero money down real estate? Can you actually buy properties? Can you actually flip properties with zero money? And I'm actually here to tell you how you can do that, okay? There's 5 pillars to zero money down real estate. So follow me into this project and I'll talk about how we did this with zero of our own capital. Come on in. So what we were talking about out there was zero money down real estate. A lot of people have been asking me, Nam, is this even possible? Is this a scam? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, it's not. Myself, my business partners, Taylor and Saren, we've been doing this for about 5.5 years now. Okay, Go Get It Real Estate. We started this in about 2013, and from day one, we've never put our own capital into these projects. Okay, I was coming out of med school. I had a big debt. Those two guys were coming out of college. We didn't have the money, so we had to figure out a way to increase our value and develop systems. So we've increased our value to attract capital, okay? So when you do zero money down real estate, to us, there's 5 pillars in order to successfully do zero money down real estate deals, okay? This beautiful property here was not always this nice. It was actually a firehouse and it's gonna go into pre-foreclosure. And we picked this house up by using or implementing pillar number 1. Which is your ability to find discounted properties, okay? And it's not just finding. Yeah, sure, you gotta have the marketing campaigns, right? Direct mail, blah, blah, blah. We did this one through our calls. We call realtors every single day, and a realtor connected this deal with us before it went on the MLS, okay? So that's pillar number 1. You have to have systems to find discounted properties. Not just find them, like we had to negotiate with the bank. So you have to have skills and a process to negotiate with the vendors, the sellers, whoever it may be. Okay, no one's just gonna give you the price that you want. So you gotta be able to negotiate, right? So that's pillar number 1. Now, pillar number 2 is your ability to raise capital. So what we had to do for this property is raise capital for the purchase. We picked this up for $65,000. Okay, beautiful 5-bedroom home in the West End. It's a great purchase price. We had to put in quite a bit of work. I think it was about 55K work, but it turned out to be very, very nice, okay? But we had to raise capital to purchase the property, for the renovations, for the closing costs, and the holding costs of the project, okay? There is a process and system to raise capital. What we really like to use and lean on is a credibility packet where we show people our credibility, okay? We do one-on-one presentations. Sometimes we do group presentations. But there's a way to attract investors to you and also go out there and find them when you're first starting. But you need to be able to have a system and a process to raise capital. So that's pillar number 2 to get down the zero money down real estate, right? Then there's a third pillar. The third pillar is your ability, and this is important, your ability to manage contractors. So you have to have systems, tools, and skills to manage these guys. Right? Whether if you're going to sell the property or you're going to keep it as a rental, you have to, at some point, you're going to be dealing with contractors. For this particular property, we're actually flipping it, okay? This is actually the first time I'm seeing this product since we bought it. And that's because I never have to come down on the property. We use something that's called a scope of work. Okay, this is something that my business partner, Tay, created from everything from material to the measurements, to the layout, the functionality of the house. It's all laid out in the scope of work. There's one kept with us at our office, one kept on the property site, and one kept with our GC, right? So everyone is held accountable and there's no back and forth that you said this, he said that, and things just happen super streamlined. We can have 5, 6, 8, we've had 8 projects at one time doing that, and the scope of work was key. And then you gotta have payment timelines in place, and the ability to hold your contractor accountable, make sure he's signing off on, hey, this is how much the scope of work is. You're not going to go over this percentage. We set all these things up beforehand, okay? So that's pillar number 3, your ability to manage contractors. Now, pillar number 4, it could be one or the other, right? You might be flipping the property, you might be selling it, So pillar number 4 in this case would be your ability to sell the property in a very efficient way. So how are you, hiring your realtor? How are you holding your realtor accountable? What are you doing as a company while it's being renovated and before you put it up on the market? Are you calling people? Have you grown an organic buyers list that you're just picking up the phone and saying, hey, I got this property coming up in the West End. It's a great purchase price. I think it falls into your parameters like you're telling me. Why don't you come over and check it out, right? So you could have this property sold before it's even listed. We've done that a couple times. We have a duplex in the West End. We got a couple buyers that are interested. It's going to be sold before it hits the market. So you need to have systems in place that allows you to sell the property fast, because you need the properties gone fast, nothing more than 30 days, right? A lot of our properties are sold within this first 7 to 10 days. Now, the second part of the 4th pillar could be, if you're keeping it as a rental, then it's your ability to attract and manage and maintain tenants and the property itself, right? We manage all our properties in-house. My other business partner, Saren, has done a fantastic job creating systems to manage our property. So he's never down at the property. Tenants don't even know who I am, okay? But because everything's done very systematically, with welcome letters, with the leases, with the application, phone interviews, everything from A to Z, we have a system and a process. So that's pillar number 4. You need to either A, know how to sell efficiently, or know how to maintain and manage tenants efficiently. Now, the 5th pillar, and you probably won't hear this a lot, but to me it's extremely, extremely important, and it ties all of this together, is your ability. You have to have systems and tools in place to hold yourself and your whole team accountable to the goals, to the systems that you're running, and to your core values, okay, and to your overall vision of the company, right? You're only as strong as your weakest link. So everyone in your company, from A to Z, right, across the board, they need to buy into your core values. They need to buy into your culture. They need to buy into it all the way in order for you to succeed all across the 5 pillars successfully. Okay, so guys, that's how you do zero money down real estate. It is not as easy as I may make it seem like in my videos. That's why I wanted to explain these 5 pillars a little bit. So if you want to learn more, you know how to find me. I'm going to be throwing more videos up on my YouTube. If you know anyone that likes this video, that would really appreciate it, share it with them. Make sure everyone gets this, because I believe everyone out there should be investing in real estate. Everyone should own at least 5 rental properties, because that will pay dividends for you 20, 25 years versus your 401ks or your RRSPs and RESPs, okay? So that's it, and we'll see you on the next video. And remember, dreams are big, but taking action is bigger. So go take action on whatever you want to be doing. Go get it.